Hi there, this is Sarah White from Our Daily Craft, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own gesso. It's a really simple recipe. All we need is white glue, baby powder. You want to make sure you're getting talcum powder, plain white acrylic paint, and some water. So I'm going to start by putting a 1/4 cup of the talcum powder in my bowl. And then I have a tablespoon of white glue. And then I'm also going to need a tablespoon of white paint. Which I'm almost out of, so. Okay, we'll come back close enough. I just dump all that in the bowl. I have a whisk here to sort of help get the talc incorporated. And then you just add water to the thickness that you need. And what I like is sort of a kind of like pancake batter. And so the whisk, as you can see, really helps to dissolve the talc and get it well mixed in. Get a spoon. So you can see it's a little gloppy. And it actually does thicken up a little bit if you let it sit because the talc is still absorbing some of the liquid. I think that's pretty good. And then you can use this to prep canvases, to cover up old paintings that you want to reuse, that sort of thing. Anything you would use store-bought gesso for. So I have this gesso that I just made, and I was working on this painting, and you can see that I have a flower that I painted onto it, and I meant to make all the petals circles, and this one petal at the top I made more petal shaped, and I didn't like it. So I tried to paint over it with just regular acrylic paint, and it hasn't really worked. So I was going to try adding some gesso to the top. And this is the gesso that we just made, and it's still a little thick and gloppy, but I actually don't mind because it will add some texture to the painting as well. So I like to use a sponge brush for this, and then you just apply it with nice even strokes. And as you can see, even on the board, it doesn't look as gloppy as it looked in the bowl. And I kind of like this edge with the yellow, so I'm going to try not to cover that up. I'm just going to cover up the part that I didn't like. And again, I don't mind the texture, but I'm going to kind of try and even out the strokes a little bit so that it's consistent when it dries. And then I can paint over it and hopefully salvage this painting. And that is how you use your homemade gesso.